meeting over the phone, and that was it.
300ZX.
That was the only person that said.
300ZX.
Oh no.
Okay. Yes, sir. Triangle Z Club. Z31. Okay. Fair Lady Z owners. All right. Okay. Analog dash. Still has the factory radio. This is a coupe.
Yeah, no, but I'm tired of catering to these people. And no, we're going to have our
300ZX.
original barbecue like we're supposed to, and that's it. I mean, they want to wear a mask, they can wear a mask. I'm going to tell them they can, but everybody should be vaccinated. And if they don't get vaccinated, that's their own damn fault.
Okay. I don't know what all this stuff means,
Yeah.
but
Right. So
it's a
what
T-top
we'll do,
car.
Yeah. So
T-top.
what we'll do is I'll bring it up to the meeting in May to make
Where's the
sure
tags?
everybody knows about it, and tell
20.
them that we need by the end of May we need a head count. No, we'll have a June meeting before the bar security. Yeah.
Okay. Stock exit exhaust. Stock exit now. I'm not saying to stop, but
Okay, that sounds like a
300
winner.
ZX.
Okay, that sounds
Full
good.
of. When these came out, 4 lugs were non-turbo, 5 lugs were turbo. Okay. Evidently, it was another color at one time.
Yes.
This is the engine compartment. Okay. Look at the hoses,
Okay, appreciate it.
air intake. Right side of the engine.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Yep. All right, thank you, sir. All right, excellent. You have a good vacation, huh? All right, bye-bye.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Sorry I was on the phone.
Look, no. Handle your business. Handle your business.
Club president, you got a lot of messages.
Okay. Well, I did notice the shirt, and I was in the Triangle Z Club back in 2004
Okay.
when Jerry was there.
Oh, you know,
So,
okay, so
yeah.
we're talking about the barbecue that we have,
Yes, sir.
Jerry.
Okay. All right. So, I haven't been active for a while. The last time I drove my Z was 2008.
What kind of Z do you have?
I have a couple. I got a 87 2+2 5-speed digital dash.
Okay, Z31.
Yeah. Now I fell in love with Z's because of the 280ZX.
Right.
Okay. And then somebody pulled out in front of me, wrecked my totaled my 280Z, and the only thing I could find were 300. But these came out when I was in college, and it was the rage. Everybody who had one was just a showstopper.
Well, see, this came out when I was in the military.
Okay.
I grew up as
What branch?
Army.
What's your MOS?
I'm a Ranger.
Ranger?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm 13. I did 13B 9 years.
Okay, yep. I'm a Bravo Ranger Battalion stationed at Bragg.
Okay. All right.
But so these came out when I was in the military. I was more of a hot rod when growing up.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And even in the military, I had a Mercury Cougar that I zooped up.
Oh man, I had a 73 convertible.
Yeah, so I had a 69 convertible.
Oh man, you had a nice one.
But then when just about 3-4 years ago, this one was next to an auto bell off of Highway 54 and 55 in Durham, and it was for sale. I went by it on a Friday. I said, okay, if I go by it again on Sunday, I'll call the person up. Sunday I went by, it was out of the lot. Monday morning I go by to go to work. It's sitting there. She took it home on the weekends. I'm the second owner. Her dad had it from the start, and it only had 165,000 miles on it. The red garage kept, and she wanted 4,500.
And it was a lot of fun, man. We used to go to the ballpark, like some game in the summer. We used to go to the Mudcats games together. We've gone to the Durham Bulls games together. So let me ask you this. Did you replace these? Because these look new.
Those are new, yes.
Where did you get them?
Oh, I had to order them from Z1.
Okay.
Yeah, the back ones and the front ones, because he had a broomstick to hold the hood.
Oh, I do too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do too.
Well, you know, they go out, but yeah, Z1. Go on Z1. You could order a lot of parts for Z31s.
Okay.
And yeah, because I replaced the rear ones and the front ones.
Yeah.
I mean, after 30 some years, hydraulics is going to go.
Oh, of course. And they probably didn't think these cars would last this long. With the engine, Nissan's engines always last a few 100,000 anyway. All you have to do is just do the maintenance on it.
No, that's it.
Yeah. But it looked like this one was well taken care of. So you haven't done anything to it since you had it?
So when I got it, it was leaking oil around the valve cover gasket. So I took everything apart, re-cleaned it, put new belts, put new timing belts, new gaskets on there, new pulley system in there because the pulleys were tight, cleaned up, polished up the manifold and everything. So just basic maintenance that it needed, you know, that it never got done. And she doesn't leak any oil. She doesn't burn any oil.
Okay.
That looks familiar. So you have to get to something. No, this isn't one of the turbo ones.
No, this isn't a turbo.
That's not quite as bad then.
No, the turbo's packed in.
Yeah. Yeah, they stuffed a whole lot in that little engine bay with the turbo.
Friend of mine who's got an 84 anniversary edition.
Right.
And what year you say this one?
This is an 85.
85. Okay. All right.
So 84 and a half is when they came out, because you could tell on the back where.
Okay. Because it says Nissan and Datsun.
Right. When it was Nissan and Datsun, Datsun was here, Nissan was here.
Right.
In 85, they threw Datsun off and they put Nissan on it.
Okay.
So that's how you. So that's basically how you know. But 84 and a half is when they came out with the Z31.
Okay. I still have a black. I ordered a blackout kit before I stopped driving mine.
Yeah.
For the whole back, but it covers it covers all of that.
No.
And I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get away with that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And I still got the tire with the air can.
Yeah, I still have all that in the toolbox.
Yeah, and I got the
toolboxes.
Yep.
You know what? And I just realized that there was toolboxes this year between me and you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was okay. Like I said, I have a car and I have a parts car, and I was trying to make sure I had everything off the parts car, and I looked down and there were tools under there that hadn't been touched.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I replaced this carpet, and the toolbox is there, and even the sockets are still in the plastic. They got some lugs, extra set of lugs in there, that are still in plastic bag.
And what size are these speakers?
They're 6x9s.
Factory?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Paper.
Okay, well, I'm saying the fact is they sell a lot of good 6x9s now.
I know, but I want to keep it all original.
Okay.
So the only thing I did was the fabric turned green because of the sun. Mm-hmm. So I popped them out, took the fabric off, took fabric paint, sprayed it the color it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So yeah. But
does the original radio still work?
Yeah, oh yeah. And the cassette works.
Oh man, cause I have a lot of good cassettes.
Oh, and the cassette works.
I have a lot of good cassettes. So with my with the Z that I had, the audio person had the genius to tell me to put it in the glove box. So when I got a new radio, I put it in the glove box, and so that I could keep the original.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's something about keeping that original. I really regret. I have a '72 Monte Carlo, and I got rid of the original radio, and I regret that to this day.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cut off.
Okay.
Buying them, stripping them, and using them for
drift cars.
And it makes me sick, man.
Yes, me too. Because that's just, because I was looking for a parts car, and all I was seeing was these drift cars, and I'm like, I can't use nothing off of that.
Right.
And then when they take all the parts and stuff off, they just throw it away.
Yeah, that's it. They don't do, put it up on Facebook or something.
So somebody because you never know when one of these little plastic pieces or something's going to break, and you can't find it.
That's right.
Unless you have a parts car, and that's why I have a parts car, is because this stuff is hard to find.
Well, and that's, I have one junkyard in Hillsboro that had 285s.
Oh, okay.
And I just destroyed them. They weren't good for anything, but I took what I could get off them. So I got like extra set of valve covers. I got extra manifold, extra top. I have 2 side panels for the front. I got an extra hood.
But you know what? You never know. Some people say it ain't good for nothing, but you never know until you might need one of them suspension parts, or you might need something off that rear end.
Yep.
Stuff that you can't find.
Yep.
Yeah. So, look, if it looks like junk, hey, still keep it anyway, because there's going to be something that you're going to need off that car one day.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you made it out here. You live out here in Garner?
No, I stay in Durham.
Okay, you still in Durham?
Yeah.
So do you go to the Marsville Cruise Inn?
Oh, yes.
Okay, man, you got to get there at 6 o'clock.
Oh, I'm only
I got there at 7:30. I got there at 7:30 last week. Well, whenever they had it this month, and I couldn't find nowhere to park at 7:30.
It was the biggest. They had
and it's supposed to start at 8.
Yep. I get there at 7:30 and park.
Uh-huh.
They had over 2,000 cars there last month.
Oh, it's going to grow. It's going to keep growing.
It's going to be bigger.
See, that was the first one. It ain't even got warm yet. Yeah, so I don't know. It might get to the point where you might have to camp out for that one. Look, I enjoyed talking to you. It's always good to meet another soldier and another Z-Man, because like I said, you don't see many. And then I can't remember the last time I saw a 4-lug. I have an 84 4-lug, but I can't remember the last time I seen one, and I enjoy driving that car. I'm gonna tell you, I bought that car because I had a Corvette that I was driving as a daily driver, and I bought it to keep from driving my Corvette all the time. And so, and how I got the Corvette is I was looking for parts for my Z car, and that man, and then the salesman sold me. He said, "You want a real sports car? Why don't you get this Corvette we got?" And I was like, all right. So I applied for it, and I didn't think, I'm like, okay. Then he called me with an offer I couldn't refuse, and there was a car I had that I wanted to get rid of, and he said, you could use that as a down payment. So it was a win. I didn't even go to the lot. He brought the car to me.
Shoot.
It was a 96. It was a 96 LT4.
Right.
And they only made them 1 year. So it was a win all the way around. So that's what got me to stop driving my Z. But I'm getting ready to get back in the Z game. The guy I bought it from, he got rid of this. Well, he didn't get rid of it. He took it off. Okay. No, he got rid of it because I had to get that off my parts car. How'd you get this thing so shiny?
It has a wrap on it.
Oh, man. Okay. All righty. I'm going to tell you, man, this thing is clean. And, I'm a under the hood guy. I like seeing what's under the hood and how good under the hood looks. Yeah. So I enjoy talking with you.
You too, sir. You take care of yourself.
Okay. When is the barbecue? Because it used to be the first.
It's going to be in June.
It used to always be the first Saturday in June.
Yeah, so it's not going to be the first Saturday. I can't remember the date, but again, if you look on our Facebook page, and Bud is making an event page, so you'll find the event page.
Yeah,
It'll be
because
up there.
I stopped looking at your site. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I could never find any useful information on it.
Well, so we've changed. I'm changing a lot of things where Facebook isn't just a bunch of bitching and moaning.
Right.
I told them if I see any of that, I'm taking them off the page. It's just informed stuff.
Right.
And if you guys want to communicate with each other,
okay,
that's what it's there for.
Yeah, because back in the day, guys would help you. You needed something. You couldn't find something. So guys would help you.
And we have a handful of guys that are still like that.
Okay.
Now, and it's not too many older guys in the club anymore. You got the younger guys coming, and it's all for me.
Yes.
And that ain't what the club is about.
Right. Is Alex Lablum still there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Yep.
All righty. Well, look, you have a good day.
You too, sir.
All right. And I'm sorry for holding you up, man. But
what I got to
but
do?
a Z,
I'm looking at cars.
when I see another Z guy, I saw you coming down the highway.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. And then when I saw the numbers on, I was like, oh man, that's some young cat.